Okay, so today guys I'm going to be doing my technical study, which is fingerstyle jazz. Style jazz is a technique where it incorporates the bass, the chords and the melody all together at the same time, all on the guitar. Guitars could enhance your career, meaning that you could do solo stuff as background restaurant music, or maybe play with a singer, and it'll give you a lot of different options. A few people that you could check out is Martin Taylor, Joe Pass, Tommy Emmanuel. They're a few who definitely kind of incorporate, and they've got their own unique style as well. Got other players like Chet Atkins, who has a more country style, but still definitely got that kind of rhythm and lead and bass section all in the one. Now, there's different approaches that you can take to learning fingerstyle jazz guitar, and I'm actually going to choose a specific song, and it's Martin Taylor's version of I've Got Rhythm. What we're going to do is we're just going to take the bass line, so only the notes that are getting played on the E and the A string, and we're not going to play swing or anything like that. We're not going to do anything difficult. We're just going to play the notes on the bass line. So the first bar in the bass line goes a bit like this. So there's a few chromatic things in there and different notes out of the G major scale. It's the key of the song. But again, as it's jazz, this kind of works in that way. Chromatic bass lines, like a walking bass. It's kind of the thing you're trying to get here, but we're not going to make it that complicated just now. If you want to do it fast, you got that. Get your thumb used to doing that movement. Martin Taylor actually can do like an up and down movement, like a plectrum with his thumb, but that could be a bit trickier and you might not hit the notes as clean. It takes a long time to kind of get that. So there you go, you've got that kind of. But obviously you get a kind of, if you're more used to playing downstrokes with your thumb, you'll get a kind of louder kind of volume doing that. But yeah, so if you can't manage just doing downstrokes, that's fine. So now I just maybe get used to doing those chords in the position, so you can kind of go. Kind of get how that goes, and then again, just like the bass line, try and kind of just practice through the whole song playing the chords and get a kind of sound for what it feels like. So now putting the chords and the bass line together, I'll take this really, really slow. So remember the bass line goes. So that's just for the first bar. Now if you notice, the first chord has already got the bass note in it, and then going to the second chord, it's just a semitone up. But Martin Taylor just plays the E on the A string and the E on the B string. So you'll have a kind of movement like this, and then from there, your second finger could hit that bass note. So you got that kind of movement going on. So now we see it building together. Now that's fine. You got that. Maybe if you just want to practice that wee lick over and over, that's fine. Just get your hands used to all working at the same time. If you're maybe struggling with that, then maybe just leave your picking hand alone and just. So just worry about placing your fingers. Interpretation just means your own version or your own take on it. So this was originally tuned by George Gershwin, but obviously Martin Taylor's covered it, and many famous jazz people do this. If you look at kind of Joe Pass, he takes a lot of songs like Autumn Leaves and changes them and adds their own spin on it. So don't be afraid to play this differently from the way I'm doing it or the way Martin Taylor does it. I'm doing it differently from Martin Taylor. So this is my interpretation of it. It doesn't mean that it's not wrong. So it's just about finding your own unique style. Okay, so I'm going to play the first page straight, and there's going to be no swing to this. So yeah, just so you can get an idea of what it feels like straight. Okay, so now I'm going to play it swing.